Hello armies, how are you all? I hope you are doing well. Let's check out what the news are. Thank you to everyone. BTS RM expresses gratitude to Come Back to Me MV team, Kim Min-ha, Joseph Lee. Following the highly anticipated debut of his Come Back to Me music video, BTS leader RM took a minute to thank the whole team involved. This is what he said. RM, BTS's leader, recently thanked the people behind the music video for his pre-single Come Back to Me. The song was released on May 10th and is part of RM's upcoming second complete album, Right Place, Wrong Person, which will be released on May 24th. Following the release of his much-anticipated music video for the pre-single Come Back to Me, BTS leader RM came to Instagram on May 10th to share some behind-the-scenes moments from the sets and convey his heartfelt gratitude to everyone involved. RM's tweet included a series of photos of him with his team's cast and crew, including pachinko actress Kim Min-ha, Beef star Joseph Lee, and Emmy Award-winning director Lee Sung-jin, among others. While smiling in some photos and sharing some candid ones, RM captioned the image, "Thank you to everyone." On May 10th, RM released the much-anticipated music video for his pre-release single Come Back to Me off his upcoming solo album, Right Place, Wrong Person. Directed by Lee Sung-jin, the video illustrates a person's journey through memories and emotions that create their perspective on life. RM is shown surrounded by friends yet feeling solitary, with a series of emotional recollections. The video delves into the intricacies of human emotions, ranging from family perplexity to stormy relationships. However, it ultimately emphasizes the determination to go on and embrace a better future. RM's thoughtful lyrics and soulful delivery ring true, providing peace and optimism. Meanwhile, RM's second studio album, Right Place, Wrong Person, will be released on May 24th, along with a music video for the title tune. Despite his continued military service, RM continues to enchant listeners with his artistic vision and contemplative narrative, teasing another exciting chapter in his musical career. Did you know what happened in Met-Gala? Koreans criticize extravagant Met-Gala outfits of female attendees. Netizens believe the balance was off. On May 6th, local time, various celebrities attended the Met-Gala, which has become synonymous with high fashion. Each year, the fundraiser event has a specific theme, and the public excitedly awaits to see which guest wore the greatest attire appropriate for the subject. This year's theme was Garden of Time, based on J.G. Ballard's short tale of the same title. Much like the rest of the globe, Korean netizens tuned in to witness what fashion moments the attendees brought to the red carpet, but it appears that the majority of them are dissatisfied with how things turned out. Following the gala, a post combining some of the gowns from the day went viral on the community site The Coup, with the OP, original poster, stating that the event seemed like a modern-day foot binding festival for the female participants. Explaining his perspective, the OP uploaded several images from the event in which female attendees were observed to need the assistance of multiple persons to merely move on the carpet or mount the stairs due to the impracticality of their clothing. Singer Tyla, for example, had to be physically carried and hauled up the steps because her sand-inspired clothing was too heavy. Model Gigi Hadid also needed 4 men to carry her dress's massive train up the stairs. Other attendees, including Elle Fanning, Kim Kardashian, and Cardi B, were observed needing assistance to take even a single step in their outfits. Finally, the OP observed that the female guests either wear garments that are too tight to move, exposing their body shape, or remain immobilized due to impractically hefty and showy hemlines. They also stated that seeing these female celebrities, it is logical that male participants be chastised for arriving in basic suits at this occasion. Netizens are divided on this analysis. While some argued that these costly costumes had little value in terms of beauty or fashion, others believed that wearing such high-fashion things to the Met Gala was the proper way to do so. Really, what the hell is this? LOL. These don't look pretty at all. It's seriously ridiculous. Why are you wearing a dress that you can't even walk or breathe in properly? Why do they hold this event where people just strip down and behave like mannequins? I'm asking because I'm not aware. But for the Met Gala or whatever, is it mandatory to be so king over the top like that? It's bizarre. At first, I thought it could be considered all a part of the performance. But only seeing the women struggle that way, it's obviously bizarre. The outfits are overpowering the people, and none of them look cool. If you think of it as something similar to a bridal wedding dress, it is understandable why they need people to support and help with the dress. But it's ridiculous that only the women go through this ordeal while men just show up in a simple suit. But aren't clothes supposed to be the main focus at Met Gala? In response to a previous comment, I agree. Only the women had to go through this. That's why modern foot binding is the right comparison. Bizarre. So I wasn't the only one thinking this. Now this is the time for HYBE news. HYBE's alleged evidence exposing ADOR's Min Hee-jin draws backlash and ridicule. Why did HYBE leak this? Are they attempting to demonstrate their lack of intelligence? Netizens are baffled by what HYBE claims to be evidence. On May 10, HYBE disclosed text messages that it said were evidence that Min Hee-jin had embezzled corporate funds. In the communications, ADOR's Min Hee-jin and executives discussed bonus payments for their stylist. MHJ, tomorrow at the meeting, thanked them for their hard work over the year. Because her incentives are tied to the group's advertisements, tell her the full amount so she can understand how large the payment is, because she's the type to act like it isn't a large amount even though she knows it is. She sometimes cosplays as antisocial, so we need to let her know. MHJ, 1. Let her know that HYBE has objected to her pay. We have to change the system regarding how work regarding advertisements are delegated. HYBE usually doesn't allow you to get paid for work other than her main job, but they allowed it because I asked them to. It would be dumb of us to make it seem like this is our decision. People are fickle, so they soon forget what you do for them, but remember the things you've taken from them. MHJ, you know what I'm saying? L, yes. S, okay. MHJ, so this is when we should use HYBE, when else would we use them? Because this is something that might become a HR issue. Telling her that HYBE wanted things to change will cause her less grief. Anyways, besides this, I am hearing there are a lot of problems within ADOR. MHJ, 2, let her know what issues can arise and therefore we need to change the system. This is actually the most important. Other employees might become discouraged that she takes all the wages. To be honest, if the ADOR managers wanted to, they could make valid objections about the stylist getting paid so much. Although we did this at 1. But make her understand once more. S, okay. MHJ, tell her she's taking all the advertisement bonuses for herself while her assistants don't receive anything despite working very hard. To be honest, when we first agreed to this pay structure, we didn't foresee this issue arising, because at the time she had so few assistants and they were working as if it was a part-time job. MHJ, to be honest, she should have been the one to tell us first about this, but she didn't. I think she took advantage of the fact we weren't looking into this. S, okay. L, in the beginning, you were actually helping her, but as the advertisements became larger. 1. Her pay outside of her given work has become too large. 2. The system has become skewed so that the team's resources are working for her own compensation. 3. Due to resource constraints, we've had an issue with our schedule. After listening this, netizens were perplexed as to why HYBE would release this as evidence. Many people pointed out that, due to a mistake in ADOR's system, their stylist was receiving significantly more money than they had intended, and they were working to solve it. Netizens believed that this was a far cry from embezzlement, which is the act of stealing from a firm for personal gain. Everything coming out points to the fact that Min Hee-jin was right, lol. Is HYBE brainless? Why are they keep making themselves look stupid? Why did HYBE release this? Are they trying to show how stupid they are? I hope Cinderella, Min Hee-jin, wins. HYBE is even worse than Cinderella's stepsisters. This is what their big reveal is? LOL, they seriously must have nothing on Min Hee-jin. All I've learned from this is that Min Hee-jin is F at King good at her job. Seeing how HYBE was making a big fuss, I thought they had something. All that showboating was a show of force. Against one person at that. Wow, how much have HYBE's reputation suffered because of this? Who is going to take responsibility for the losses endured by the label's artists and shareholders? I am proud of myself for selling all of my HYBE shares. Who knew their claims would be so empty? Beat them all, Cinderella. Min Hee-jin is so good at her job. Meanwhile, the text conversations were allegedly forced out of a female ADOR employee whom HYBE had followed to her house. I hope you liked the video, so please thumbs up the video. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to share, comment and subscribe before Bina. See you in the next video. Take care, bye.